Hello, my name is Betty Johnson, and today I wanted to share with you Mom's buttons. I bet when you cleaned out your mother's attic or your grandmother's attic, you found containers like these that said Mom's buttons. Oh yes, they collected all of the buttons and saved them. And occasionally, they would use them to sew back on our garments. Yes, they knew how to sew on a button, something that we have kind of gotten away from. But I wanted to use these buttons in a way that I could remember my dear mother. This is she here. She had 9 children, so I'm sure she sewed on a lot of buttons. So I decided I would make a cone Christmas tree. This is the cone Christmas tree that I made. And I painted mine green because I thought, well, that would be nice. And make it look like a regular Christmas tree. So I started gluing on the buttons. It was a little difficult, but not bad. And I lined them up and put them on. Let me see if I can turn the tree around a little bit so you can see some of the ones on the back as well. All different types of buttons. And I glued on some little bows as too. So actually you could call it my button and bow tree. Now the blooming flowers that you see behind is one of my artworks that I have done. The little pansies. That was one of my mother's favorite flowers as well. Okay, now back to the buttons. So then when I finished my tree, look, I had all these buttons left. What to do with all of the buttons? Well, I had purchased some of these plastic balls at the dime store. No, it's not a dime store anymore. At a thrift store. And I thought, well, I'll go ahead and see if I can put the little buttons inside of this ball. Well, I thought for a minute and I said, oh, that's such a great idea. Why don't I put this out online and let my nieces and nephews and all my friends know that this is a good way to preserve Mom's, Grandmom's, great-grandmom's buttons. So I am doing that today. Okay, so here's my little ball, and I just picked up the little buttons and put them inside, and then I'm going to glue back on. Where did the top go? Glue back on the top because they are heavy once you put all of those buttons in. So I'm going to just glue this back on, hang it on my Christmas tree, and I will have this for years to remember. So I think this is a great project for you moms to have with your daughters, your grandchildren, and this is something you can keep forever. We could always just put a little magic marker on there and say 19, oops, it isn't 19 anymore. We could say 2019, and that would be the year that we hung it on our Christmas tree. These make such nice memories. Thank you for watching, and I'll put more details on if you want to learn how to make the cone tree. Thank you. Enjoy.